justice. You know, I'm glad they put that monster behind bars for life.
Yeah.
My mother got some peace. We knew it was him. We knew it.
He was greedy, and he was willing to take his nephew's life.
My mother.
Hey guys, and welcome back. Well, as you know, Tim Norman has been found guilty of orchestrating the murder of his own brother's son, Andre Montgomery Jr. And in the courtroom on yesterday, there were different reactions for the different families. Tim family was very disappointed, as you may know, but Andre's family, they cheered when the verdict was read. They were cheering and they celebrated outside the courtroom Friday with a balloon release. And as you can see, Andre's mother and his brothers and his sisters were there, and they were just ecstatic that Tim was found guilty. Because all along, you know, even the sister said, we knew Tim did it all along, because it came out even at the trial that Andre told his grandmother, Miss Robbie, that Tim was after him and that he had people looking for him and he wasn't going to stay in St. Louis and let them do something to him, which in 4 days he was dead after texting his grandmother with that text. And it's alleged that he even told his own mother, if something happened to me, look at Tim. It was Tim. So, as his sister said, they knew all along it was Tim. They just had to get the truth out there, and which they did. The participants in the murder just and they knew the evidence that they had against them was so strong, they forfeited a trial and pleaded guilty and said that Tim was the one who orchestrated the murder. And all for the motive of greed, the motive of killing him to get a $450,000 insurance policy after his death, which he wasn't able to obtain because he got it fraudulently. In this time and day, to put an insurance on someone, that person will have to sign for that insurance policy. You can't, it used to be that way. It used to be you could, if you had the money to pay the premiums, you could get an insurance policy on anyone, and they didn't necessarily have to know. But because of things like this, murders for money, they changed that, and in essence, that person has to sign the insurance policy, which they found out through the records that Andre did not sign. The signature was fraudulent, and other things on the policy, such as errors, was red flags. I believe it was date of birth, height, weight, all of that. So it was obtained fraudulently, in which he was found guilty for that as well, and wire fraud and all of that. And he will be sentenced in December. And that's when we'll know his fate on how many years he would have to stay in prison. And this is not his first time in prison. This will be his second time. I believe it was when he was 17. He robbed a McDonald's and he got 10 years. And which Tim's lawyer spoke to the press and said that they were disappointed, but they look for the appeal to set him free. So they are appealing the case, which I hope that appeal will be denied, and that the justice for Andre will stand, which I'm sure it will. Yes, and I know Andre was looking down and just was ecstatic that the truth came out. But as for Sweetie Pie, Miss Robbie family, they are very disappointed, which it just really bugs me, because Tim is her child, but Andre was her grandchild. It was her oldest son's son. So for her to draw lines like that, I still don't understand that. And, for the family of Tim to, I don't know. But I'm glad. I'm very ecstatic about the verdict. And I'm celebrating with Andre's family with the verdict. Yes, I am. And I hope you are too. Because I'm so glad that the truth was finally told and the culprit was brought to jail, brought to justice for Andre. Yeah, yeah. And like the sister said, that monster. Yes, he is a monster. Ugh. But again, I am so glad for the family. And I know this won't bring Andre back, but it's just a relief that he's behind bars where he should be and that he won't be able to do this to anybody else. Because I really truly believe if Tim would have got away with this, somebody else would have been next. Mm-hmm. Even, and this is just my opinion, and I have an opinion, and I believe probably Sweetie Pie would have been next because it's alleged that he had a policy on her, $1 million policy. But a mother's love, some mothers, of some mother's love. I know a mother's love goes deep, but there's there's limits, and you don't uphold your children. I don't care how old they are. It's her child, but you don't uphold them in their wrong and turn a blind eye. And this was your grandson. But enough of that. But the truth has been told, and Tim is where he should have been all the time, in prison. All right, guys, that's it for me. Thank you so very much for watching my video. I hope that you will like, share, and subscribe to my channel. Won't cost you a dime. And as always, important, be blessed, y'all.